Good afternoon from United Kingdom, and thank you so much once and again. Super Boss Kirk TV is live again, and this London, United Kingdom. Thank you so much once and again for coming on to my live stream. Appreciate everything that you've been doing for me, guys. As long as the day go and as long as we live, the station is getting better and better. More people are keep coming to the station. Thank you so much again, guys. And now I'm going to be opening up the comment page to see who and who has fallen in to the Super Boss Kirk TV. So first, who has fallen in? We got a big mega shout out to Jill. Thank you so much for coming on. And a big mega shout out to a Family TV. Thank you so much for coming on. And a big mega shout out to Joy 5050. Thank you so much for coming on once and again to the TV station. And congratulations to your monetization party yesterday. Congratulations to you. And a big mega shout out to Scheme Kitchen. And a big mega shout out for the very first time who has entered the first Super Bowl Kirk TV is a big mega shout out to CGM Julie. Thank you so much for coming on. And also a big mega shout out to Vanzin. Thank you so much once and again for coming on to Super Bowl Kirk TV. And thank you so much for the amazing thumbs up. Once and again, we are here with another live stream. The live stream is very early today, which is 1 hour in front of time. Thank you so much for entering. And your content, I know that you've been doing. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. And your content that you're making with that water, with all those fruits, I was watching that as well. Well done. That's very healthy. I was watching that content and it was really good. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate it. And a big mega shout out to Bosma. Thank you so much for coming on once and again to the Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much, and hello to everyone once and again for coming on. So I'm going to be checking out to see who and who hasn't got a jacket. So we know we got a few new subscribers who has fallen into the channel this week. Thank you so much again for all you new subscribers who was coming on the Super Boss Kirk TV. And Juliana is saying hi to everyone. Thank you so much for coming on for the very, very first time on my station. Thank you so much. And a big mega shout out to IG, BM, or Bless TV. Thank you so much for coming on. And a big mega shout out to Jill Avila. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. So the ones that coming on for the first time has just got a jacket. So thank you so much. And the ones who don't know about my membership, feel free to do so, to jump over to the membership, to remember the Super Boss Kirk TV forever and ever. So Juliana is here on the Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much for coming on. I know there's a few more people are going to come because this station is getting bigger and bigger every day. Every day. Thank you so much. So right in this description, the link will be dropped. And when this link drop, guys, you know what it means. So yes, Julian, you've got yourself a jacket. So it's time to jump on and drop your link. Don't hesitate. And a big mega shout out to K Channel. Thank you so much for coming on to the Super Boss Kirk TV. Once and again, we are here. And what is the topic for today? The topic today on this Super Boss Kirk TV is about fake deals. That is the topic here today. And a big mega shout out to XV Hairstyle. Thank you so much for coming on. And thank you so much also for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the love that everyone been giving here to me. Thank you so much for coming on to the TV station of the Super Boss Kirk TV. It's not been a while. I was here a couple of days ago and I was talking about useless people. So a few people, you know, I know a few of them disagree with what I was saying, you know, in that topic. So the ones that will disagree with that, don't hesitate to drop me a comments down the bottom and let me know more about the topic. You know, don't hesitate for that. So in today's topic, we're going to start the topic, guys. But remember, before I start, don't hesitate to jump on my membership, guys. Don't hesitate to do so. The membership does not cost a lot. Remember that, guys. It's only 99p. You can use that to join my membership. So, K Channel and everyone, before I start the topic, how is everyone of you doing, guys? I hope everyone is having a fantastic time around the world, wherever you are now, before we jump into this topic. And then once and again, you know, I want to say have a good time and enjoy the topic. And before we go any further, we are going to be bringing up someone in the Super Boss Kirk TV, which is K Channel TV. Please welcome up to Super Boss.
Hello, everyone. Oh, just say hi to everyone. Host, I'm so busy, really. Just say to everyone. Oh, I see Juliana. See Juliana. Hello. I'm so busy, host. Just gotta go now.
Wow.
Busy.
Wow.
I'm busy working.
That's why I wonder why you have a mask on, because I'm gonna say inside your own house. I mean, you cannot wear mask inside your own house, you know.
Yeah, a smell. I do something that I don't want to. The smell. That's why.
Oh, but you know? I was thinking maybe there could be a bit of corona in that house. Yeah.
No, not for corona. Black is not for corona only. Just say hi to everyone. Gotta go now. Bye.
Okay, thank you
Just
so much for
BG
coming up.
host.
Yeah, thank you so much for the
Okay,
quick
bye.
shout out. I'll see you down below.
I will try if I coming back. Okay. Say bye
Okay,
bye to everyone.
thank you so much.
Drop it.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, yep, that was K Channel TV, who have came up here at the Super Bowl Script TV. Yep, thank you so much for coming up. I really appreciate it. So we have K Channels is still here. She can enter the Super Bowl Script TV anytime. And if anyone, feel free to come up and talk while I'm going through this topic. You know, yeah, don't hesitate to do so. Don't hesitate to do so. Yeah. So anyway, before I start the topic, let us drop the link, and then we're going to be going into this topic and talking about the fake deals, guys. If you want to know what it's about, here it comes. Right, that's one link drop. So in the topic here today, now, guys, fake deals. What is fake deals, guys? Fake deals is like where you're talking about you want to go into like a business, right? And you want to deal with big deals, guys. Deals that people can be talking to you about. For example, gold. They're talking about 1 metric tons of gold, 200 metric tons. When you are talking like that, that is taking it to the next level, isn't it? Right. But if you're talking about maybe 2 kilos or 3 kilos, then yes, then that is the real deal. But the fake deal is if you met someone that you don't even know the person, you meet them, then they're telling you that I'm dealing with these business people, and we got a deal that we're going to do next week. This deal is going to work out next week. We got, the buyers are going to come down. Yeah, the sellers, you are an agent. Remember, you're only an agent, in the deal. Just an agent. That's all you are, is just an agent, just a middleman. So you're not the seller, you're not the buyer. So you're going to interact with the seller and you're going to interact with the buyers. So when you interact with people like those, okay, then that's a good thing. But when we're talking about the deals now that we're going to do with these people, I mean, are they real? Of course not. Because if someone is talking to you about 1 metric tons of gold, I mean, you got to be off your rocker to believe that. That is something you cannot ever believe, because that's something that will never happen. In 1,000,000,000 years on this earth, that will never happen. And a big mega shout out to Marvel Angel TV. Thank you so much once and again for coming on to Super Bowl Script TV. So as time goes by, that when you're dealing with deals and people talking about metric tons, that is taking it to the next level. I mean, you are in a third world country and we are talking about money like this. It's not even say, all right, if you was in a rich country, where it's a higher standard, then yes, it's a different story as well. But you can't be going into a third world country and talking about billions, talking about metric tons, talking about MT103, talking about manual download. All these business has to be people that got very high profile. So it's not a business that you just get up, you go out to a McDonald's to eat a burger, and then you meet the person in McDonald's, and then they're saying to you that here's a burger on the table, let's eat it. And tomorrow, I'm the agent, for buyer and seller. Only thing I want you to do in that part is to come to the meeting, put in a few good words and talk with them, to make the deal work. I mean, does that make any sense? Well, I do have people are like that, and people who believe in it as well. Okay, then if it's for the first time and for a few months or things like that, you can believe in it, but at the same time, you have to look at it as in common sense that things like this can happen, guys. That when you are in this deal, it's never gonna happen. Only if you're talking about 5 kilo, 10 kilos, 20 kilos, then yes, there's a possibility something like that can happen. But what have you done to get money out of this? When you're talking about all these millions, what have you done to get that money? Well, just by getting out of the bed, meeting your middleman that work in an Asian. Yeah, he's only an Asian. That's all it is. Yeah, an agent is working, and then you're with them. You're sitting down, only talking. You're talking with the buyer, telling the buyer that the sellers are going to come here. You have this meeting, into like any shops. Like it could be any shop. You go in a little restaurant. You sit around the table eating, and talking all this nonsense. What don't make any sense. Talking about deals, that tomorrow the sellers are going to be coming with 10 kilos of gold bars. And then when they come with the 10 kilos, they're going to let us have a look at it. They're going to check it. Then we're going to go to the refinery. Do you think these like that can ever work out, guys? No. When time you see a seller do that, it's always a scam. They always will come with the real items. The items they come with, yes, it's going to be real. But no 1,000 or 2,000 metric tons are anywhere to deal with. It's impossible. It is impossible. The only place you can get that is in a jewelry shop. If you want gold, guys, the best place to go to buy it, you go to the jewelry shop. That's the only way. That's the only way it can work. Because selling gold on the black market, you have to have the right link. You need to have the right link if you want to go on the black market. So it's not easy as you thinking it is, guys. It's not easy. It's not easy as how it sound, and it's not easy as it look. So you got one guy, seller, come with 10 kilos of gold. They went to the refinery. They do a little bit of shaving. Okay, then yes, the gold is real. So if the deal is real, why can't you let the buyer that got the real buyer that got the real money on the table, why don't you let him buy the 10 kilos right now? We know how many carat the gold is. We know the gold is real. So why can't you bring the 10 kilos back to where we just have the meeting, and why don't we put it on the table and see, and then buy? We can do the deal right here. The money is here. It's ready to go right now. But now, this is what the seller say. That, sir, not today, because we just met you guys. This is the trick. We just met you guys. So what? Let me just go back to my place, and in 2 days' time, we are going to come and do the deal. All right, then you turn around and said, yes, accepted. You accepted. Then when the person come back again after 2 days, they come back to the same location, the same room, the same table, the same people. Nothing difference. But only thing difference was the fake bars, the fake 10 kilo bars what was bring into the room. So they're thinking, because the 10 kilo bar went to the refinery and it was checked, they thinking the buyer was going to be an idiot and put the money down on the table and give to them, and we was going to take the bars. That's what they thought was going to happen. So what did happen anyway? They did not know this. There's a trick to this as well. That first of all, there is a special magnet you can use to see if it's real gold or not. And when the magnet, if that magnet sticks onto the bar, it means it's fake. If the gold is real, it doesn't matter how strong and it doesn't matter how heavy the magnet is, it don't meant to stick on the bar. A real gold magnet don't stick on real gold, guys. If it sticks on a real gold, it means the gold is not real. It means that you're only wearing like a washover that makes with steel. You know, steel what was melted and they put the fake gold outside. Or sometimes the gold is real on the outside, the inside is just nothing but melted steel. That's all it is. So you know already that this is where they did not know. Is where we said, let us now take these 10 kilos and go back to the refinery again to test them, to test the bars. Then they said, no, oh, come on. They said, this is it's long. I mean, we have already done it yesterday, 2 days ago. Why do you want us to go again? So I said, then if that's the case, then buddy, why didn't you do the deal on the same day? It's just like I would ask you, on the same day, when it was tested and it was real bars, why didn't we do the deal there? That is my problem, you know, as a middleman, you know, when you're dealing with these things, that is your problem. I'm going to have that problem. Why didn't you do the deal that day? Why it has to be 2 days before, and then coming back again? So when you do that, I mean, that is suspicious, isn't it? It's suspicious that something is not right. Right. So anyway, we tell the guy already that we know the bars are fake because the magnet is sticking on the real gold. And if you don't believe, if you think these golds are not fake, I said, let us go to the refinery. Then the guy is turning around and said, no. He said, I don't want to go to the refinery again because we have already been there and it's long. It is long going there and it's long doing this, it's long doing that, you know. So I said, okay, then. If it is long doing that, you are lazy to do this. Let us take the bars to the refinery because you are the one that want the money. The money is here ready to go. The transaction, everything is ready to make. So what's going on? Are we going to do this or not? He turned around and said, no, it's okay. Let us take our bars. Let's take all those 10 kilos and let's put it back in the suitcase and we will go back to our place. So I turned around and said, no. I said, you're not going back to no place. You're not coming out of this office here until I know what's going on in there. We need to know what's going on because you're the one, you know, come here trying to scam us. This is all a scam. It's 100% a scam. And this is where the scam is. I said, so who is going to be so dumb, you know, to come and put money down on the table and then take the 10 kilo off you and then go with it? I said, nobody would ever do that. Nobody will ever do that. The deal should have done. It should have done at the refinery. It should have been done long time ago. Long time ago. I mean, who is going to come with real gold? Real gold, you know, in the middle, yeah, in the middle of the capital of the city, yeah. If they wanted to sell the gold, why don't they just go to the jewelry shop and sell it and make money there? Why didn't they just do that instead of bringing it here and trying to scam people? If it was real, I said, if it was real, I said, them gold will be selling at the jewelry shop. But no, you decided to save all your gold bars, them, using them just to do scam. So you're keeping them as a souvenir just to do scam. That's all it is. So these are the bars you just use to scam a lot of people. So I said to him, how many people has fallen for this nonsense? No, sir, it's not a scam. Do you know the bars that you brought here is do you know that I did not know they was fake, sir? I did not know they was fake because remember we had the real one. It was not me. It was my friend that gave it to me to bring. So I said, if it was your friend that gave it to you to bring here, I said, why don't you call that friend and tell the friend to come here? We need to have a word with him. He refuses. He said that the friend number is not working. And I said, no. I said, let's have the friend number. Let's call him and tell him to come here. And what is, you will not say anything and I will not say anything. So what I could do, I could call him and tell him that I've just done the deal. Yeah, your friend have now got the money. So can you bring another 10 kilos so we can do the deal right now? because we need 20. We need 20 kilos. So why don't we do that? He didn't accept it. He turned around and said that, he went in the phone and looked for a number what was not working and said, this is my friend number. So I said, why don't you just let us just go through every single number, because we got all day to do this. We got all day to literally, stay here. We got all day to make all these phone calls, all day for this not to work. We got all day to do all these things. So it's not a big problem. It's not a big problem. And a big mega shout out to Teacher B. Downer. Thank you so much. Very big good morning to you. And thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV once and again. Thank you so much. And if anyone has not joined my membership, don't hesitate to join my membership. You join the Super Boss membership, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV once and again. So if anyone hasn't got a jacket, don't hesitate to comment down below and let the Super Boss Kirk TV know. So thank you so much. So the membership is not a lot, guys. It's only 99p to jump on my membership and be a member of the Super Boss Kirk TV. So today, are we going to have a new member? We have already got 3 members that joined the membership. So we got Ricardo Kitchen, who was one of my member that joined my house, was the first one. Then it followed by Mohammed, was the second member to join a live stream. And then we got TOX14 was the third to be a member of the Super Boss Kirk TV. So he was a member of my channel. So thanks to all those members that joined my membership. That everyone. So yeah, so thank you so much. So that was something I wouldn't appreciate. So that's why you see with me, guys, when I go to business meetings, I normally go to deal with agriculture. It's real. I go and deal with real business. I mean, I do have people that goes to business meeting. That's why you see I don't attend the business meeting with them, because I know that all these deals we got on the table is all nonsense. There's no such thing as real deal. Okay, that 200 metric tons gold deal has failed. So we took the fake bars and chuck it in the guy's chest, said, take it and get out. And the reason why I was in that meeting was because my friend was going somewhere to eat, and I was going to eat with him at that place. And I just came and sit there as a little company. And then I heard all the nonsense. So I've kind of just tell him off and tell him that you need to stop joining all these, stupid fake deals. You need to stop all this. Call your friend Neil and tell him, to stop, getting involved in all these nonsense, in all these fake deals. But even when I tell him that, do you know that all these things you're doing, it's all fake and it's all nonsense? He get very upset and tell me, why do you have to be so negative? Don't be negative about my deals. It's going to happen. So I said, no. I said, there is no way, no way it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because if it was going to happen, I said to him, how long have you been in this business? How long have you been doing this? When the guy told me 10 years, I said, 10 years? Hold on. I said, did you say 10 days? I must be 10 days, you said. I just didn't hear you said 10 days. You didn't just say 10 years. It must be 10 days. If you said 10 days, then I will understand. So he said, no, sir, I've been in this business for 10 years. And I said, okay, then you've been in the business for 10 years. I said, how much money, how much money have you made from since you're in this 10 years deal, been doing all these deals? How many deals has worked out? Because it looks to me like you must be up thousands of deals on the table. He said that he got lots of deals on the table, but he said because people could not make it, there was a problem with the car, oh, there was bad weather, oh, the road was blocked because a tree fell down in the road. There's always a little excuses. Every little thing is excuses just to keep everyone nice and happy. So I tell him that the past 10 years, I feel like saying 10 days to you, but not 10 years, but boy, I said, I can't believe you're telling me you've been in this deal for 10 years. I can't believe you're saying 10 years, you know? Let's just say 10 days, please, because when you're saying that you've been in this deal for 10 years, it hurted me inside. It really hurted me inside. And you're making yourself look stupid. When you're saying you've been in this deal for 10 years, I said, please, don't let anyone hear you talking like that. Because if anyone hear you talking like that, they're going to laugh at you and they're going to look at you and think you are mental and you're going to need help. They're going to think that you're going to need those people in the white jacket to come and get you. That is what you're aiming for. You're aiming to that stage. That's literally what they're going to think. And people are going to call the mental patient to come and put you in the mental home. So be careful what you say, man. Just be careful. You're saying that to me, but you're going to say it to the wrong person, and they're going to call mental patients to come and get you. They're going to come and get you and put you in, and they're going to put that long needle, they're going to put it right up very deeply up in you, and you're going to know what time is it. I tell him how many deals has worked out since you've been in this deal. He said not even one of them worked out. He got thousands and thousands of deals come on the table, but he always finding excuses to come and tell me that the deals and all this hasn't worked out. This hasn't worked out because of this problem. I said, no. I said, so the past 10 years you've been in a business, yeah, you're doing deals, right? And you're telling me that these deals, not one of them worked out. So many deals has landed on the table. You got the diamonds, you got gold, you got pearls, you got ruby, you got diamonds, you got all these things on the table, and you're telling me, yeah, not even one worked out, not even one. I said, so I tell him that what does it mean when someone is in a business for 10 years? You're in a deal for 10 years. What does that mean? He said it means that it's going to get better and better. And I said, no, it means that it's all fake. All these deals you got here is all fake. The people that you pick up out here is the wrong company. You're in the wrong company. And you're going to get yourself killed just for nothing, because they're going to think that the people you're dealing with, they're going to think they're rich and have all this money. And it is very dangerous, guys. You're taking your part into these gold or diamonds. It's very dangerous. It's a very dangerous game you're playing with. You're putting your life on the line. It's not a good thing to deal with, guys. You have to think about your safety. What about the safety? The only thing you guys are going to need to do is just to work, man. Work hard and save and make business that way. That's the only way it's going to work. That's the only way your deals are going to work. I'm telling you. There is no deal is ever going to work. There's no such thing as that, guys. These people who works in the jewelry shop, is people like them. They will sell golds to them because, remember, they have got a proper company. The company is proper. These are the real people that's working in the shop. And the black market, everything has to be processed through them. Everything will come off the black market and sell. So it's no such thing as real deal. If you're going out on the street and you're meeting somebody, and then you're just going to go into a bed and breakfast, and then cash is going to come out around the table, it's not going to happen. I mean, some people is talking like they're getting the watch. It's like, this is not a watch or a phone you're going to sell. They're treating it like that. This is not like when I'm telling you I'm going to take my watch from off my wrist. and then I'm going to come to the restaurant and then sell it to this guy who just called me on Gumtree. That don't make any sense. I said, what do you think this is? What type of deal is this? This is not no deal. I would say I would understand that if you was going to sell a watch or your telephone and someone called you on Gumtree to come and have a look at it, they look at it first, checked it, and then they put the money down and said, here you go, mate. Thank you. Nice doing business with you. I said, what do you think this is? I said, this is not a game, guys. It's not a joke, man. It's not a joke. So when you're taking part into deal, that's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. When you have middleman and deals are gonna real, when there's a real deal, when it's real, it will happen straight away. You will know when you're in the right. You're gonna know when you're at the right path, the right pathway. You're gonna know when you are there, because if I'm telling you, all right, I've got a buyer, right? I managed to find a buyer in a casino. All right, then. The buyers them always seems to be real, yes. But when you're gonna get a buyer, all right, a buyer is gonna say, all right, remember they're gonna have agents, guys. There's gonna be always middleman, yeah. But if he's a real buyer, all the middleman would get to meet the buyers. The buyers will show a little bit of evidence of transaction what been made before with other middlemen. Strong evidence I'm talking. Then that will be a good sign. But the minute you go and they said, oh, this didn't happen because they don't want to go to this refinery with the gold. They don't want to go to this refinery. They want to choose their own refinery. If they don't want you to choose the refinery, they want you to go with their refinery. It means it's fake, guys. Because what's going to happen is that when they choose the refinery, the seller is the one that chosen the refinery. Remember that. Remember, they are the one that choosing the refinery. It means that everyone that works in that refinery is people they know, is people who has connected to them. So those people in the refinery, they know them. They already know what's going on. They've already been told what to do. So they're going to take all those gold in the refinery, test it in front of your face. You're going to see that it's real. And then they are going to have the box. When they're ready to put those gold in the box, there is another box, guys, that look identical as the same box with the real gold. And what they're going to do, they are going to swap it. That is what's going to happen. They are going to swap the box with the gold. And then when they swap it, you are not going to see it. You are not going to know, when they swap the boxes, you're not going to know, guys. It's going to happen so quick, and they are going to play with your brain. So you're not going to know. You're not going to know, guys. And then what they're going to do as well, that there's all different ways. You get the box of gold, you walk with it, you go and choose a shipping company, you're going to put it on the ship. And then you're going to fly back to your country. And then when it reaches the other side, it's all fake bars. You're thinking it's real, but you did not see when they swap the box in there with gold. You're not going to see that. That's another trick. And there is another one as well, guys. There is another one where they can give you the real gold. You pay your money, you get the real gold. Yes. But when you get the real gold, guys, remember that you have to ship it to your country. Remember that. You cannot take it on the plane with you. You know that. They know already you cannot do that. So you are the one who can take it to the shipping company. So even whatever shipping company you choose, it doesn't matter. They're going to let you take it to the shipping company. You pay the shipping fee and everything. And then what's going to happen now? There is always someone that work at the border that they are connected to. They are connected to all those people that works at the border. They will offer them some percentage that this is how much you're going to get. And then when you get that percentage, this is what you're going to get. So what they do is let the gold go on the ship. And then when they put the gold on the ship, remember that once you pay the shipping fee, you're going to see the gold going on the ship. Remember, it's going on to the ship. So once you see that gold, you pay your shipping fee, you get the receipt, everything in your hands. You're not going to stand there and watch to see if the ship is going to move. Remember that. They're not going to stand there to say, oh, we wait here for the ship to move. No, because they know already that you're giving the gold to them. The shipping fee has been paid. Everything has been paid. So they have the receipt in their hands. They're seeing it. They're taking it through. They're going with it. Right. You're not going to know that. So when you walk away, you turn your back, you're gone. They will just put the gold on the ship right on the side and say, let it stay there. They mark the box. They put it right in a little room. After about 1 hour, what they're going to do, guys, all that receipt and everything, those fake receipt was been given to you in your hands, they're going to take it and they are going to just chuck it. Scribble everything up and chuck it right into the box. That's it. And then take the gold, will go straight back to where the gold was. Wherever the gold was in the office, it will go straight back to the office. And a big mega shout out to you, Ghana. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirk TV. Thank you so much. Once and again for coming on. Thank you so much. And for the first time, a big mega shout out to Luckian. Thank you so much for coming on for the first time onto Super Bowl Skirk TV. You got yourself a jacket. Thank you so much for coming on once and again. Happy to see you all again. And you got yourself a lovely blue jacket to keep warm at all times. Thank you so much. And yes, so what I was, anyway, we continue with that part of the topic, that is what they do. So when you walk away, they will take the gold from off the ship, and the office that you brought the gold from, they're not going to take it directly back to the same office. They're going to take the whole box of gold and they're going to take it to a different office and they're going to put everything down to rest. That's it. So you jet off in the plane, smiling away, feeling happy, to say there's a gold deal has been done. You know, the gold deal has been done. So they're back in the country, waiting weeks and weeks and weeks for the gold to come. They will call up the company and say, where's the gold? Why is it not here yet? You try to chase it. And this is another one, guys. This one called the double scam. This is where it gets even worse. When you are calling up to say, oh my God, mate, it's 6 weeks now. Why my gold hasn't reached in my country? What's going on? You know, it was on the we put it on the ship and everything. I make sure it was there. So what's going on? Why the gold is not here? Then this is what will happen after talking like that. They're going to say, oh, sorry, mate, we say your goal, we ship it from this country and it is in this other country. So what it is that, there is a problem in this other country. They don't want to let the gold through. They don't want it to cross the other border to go to your country. They're going to say what you need to do. You need to pay another fee. And then once you pay this, then they're going to let your gold go, mate. It says the problem here in this part is, so we did not know it was a restricted border. And for them to cross here because of this problem we got here, you have to pay this other fee. So they will get you to pay a big chunk of money again and say this is how much it costs. You have to pay another shipping fee from this side. You pay the shipping fee on this side. Sorry, we did not know that you have to pay another shipping fee here. So if you don't pay the shipping fee, then the gold will stay with us here in this country. And then you, like an idiot, will go and pay the money to them and said, okay, they said it will be with you now in 2 weeks. Everything is now in process. Everything is all fake again. Another fake deal on the table has just been counted off as a double scam. And that is what a lot of people don't understand. So they're thinking 2 weeks will come again. They will call up again and asking, where is my gold? Why it's not here? We pay the fee. Then all those people will just change the number and they will just move on to a different business. They will not show any interest in you anymore. Everyone else around there will change the number, they change the office, location, and they're gone. So when you come back to the country, you go to where the office is, the only thing you're going to see is different people are working in that office. So that's all you're going to see. It's nothing else you're going to see. That's it. No more. And that is a fake deal. So you got yourself to blame. That it shows that when people are greedy and want to have money, that's what happens to greedy people. That's called greed. And for you to be trusting people like that as well, it's not a good thing trusting people like that. Think about it. You can't be trusting people like that because all those deals on the table is fake. All right, then. There was someone spoke to me about going to Ghana, going to the mine, buy a piece of gram about that size. Yeah, a piece of gram for maybe around 2 grand. Then making chain and rings and coming back and sell. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now that is more legit, guys. Now that's where you're talking about business, because they're not talking about no metric tons. They're not talking about no 1 kilo. They're talking about a few grams. I'm talking about paying 2 grand, coming back here, selling and make around 7,000-8,000, or even make £2,000 profit. Yes, that is the real deal. Now we are talking about business, because you are there. Of course, you see everything with your own eyes. It's just a little piece of gram, guys. Where can you go wrong? Where can you go wrong with 2 grams of gold? A little piece of gram, a few grams. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, think about it. You have £2,000. You buy a piece of gram. There's a little piece of gram you're buying. You don't have anything to lose, really. It's nothing big to lose. And even if you lose, guys, it's even what's going to happen is, it's not a lot to lose. It's not. Remember, it's not millions. You did not lose millions. You did not lose thousands and thousands and thousands like all those crazy people. All those buyers that lose so much, that lose all the millions in this business. You never can lose. You never can lose like that. You're not going there with, it's not like you're going there with 20,000 or you're going there with 10,000. No, you're only going there with just 2K. It's still a lot of money. Yes, it's a lot of money. But remember, you're only buying a piece of gram. Not even 1 kilo. It's not even 1 kilo, guys. Come on, it's just a few grams. Just a few grams I'm talking. Not even half a kilo. Not even quarter of a kilo. This is just a few grams, and that's it. Just a few grams. That's all you're buying there is a few grams. And then when you buy the few grams, after you buy a few grams, you can make a chain, rings and everything. You test it first. You can go to 4 places. You can test it in that shop. You can test it in the other shop. It can be melted, everything in front of you, and test how many carat the gold is. And if it's worth it, which it will, then you take it. Then you go back and sell it and try it out. And then if it works, then you come back again and you just keep going through the same process. And that is how you start your little deal. That's how you start until, all right, then you say, this has worked out, this has worked out, So once it works out like that, guys, you come and make a little few, even if you double your money, that's a good thing but one thing you need to check out is the fair return fair. Think about how much you pay to go there. But you'll more than double your money. A few grams, you can more than double your money. Because remember, that you're buying it from the mining. So remember, it's not been documented or anything like that. So that process is a legal process. So it's just like how anyone would sell their phone out on the street. That is illegal. You sell it, a lot of people buy it that way. Everyone does that. Everyone does that illegal thing. Everyone will do that to make money. So it's not a bad thing, That process is not a crime. It's not a crime and it's not a prison sentence. It's nothing, guys. It's nothing. It's not like we're talking about drugs here. We're only talking about gold, and items. We're only talking about items. So gold is better for you to deal with, but it's sensible. It's just common sense. You have to be at the actual mining, and you have to see everything with your own eyes. But if you're talking about 20 kilos, 30 kilos, 50 kilo, 100 kilo, then that is too much. And that means it's going to be fake. That means you're going to be scammed. The minute you put yourself up to a high level, you're going to be scammed. But if you're talking about a little piece of gram, just a few grams, to make a ring, to make chains and things like that, then yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Think about it. So, and remember as well, learn as well, not to go over there and throw money like an idiot. You use £1,000, just use £1,000 and buy a little piece of gram that can make you around 3,000. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Try that out first. And then you're not going to really have nothing to lose. It's nothing for you to feel sick or anything about. You're not going to feel sick about it. And try it out. That's all you need to do is try it out, test it, make sure everything is done professionally in front of your face. You can see dig from the mining. Your eyes has to be in the back of your head. Just keep your eyes, as sharp as you can. Go and still test it to see how many carats as well. It's very important. Make sure it's not a 9-carat gold, because 9-carat golds are very cheap. Remember that. So check to see if it's an 18 or a 21 or 22, 23, anything upwards in that zone are very good. It means good, guys. Very good. Good sign. If you get a 21 or a 22 carat gold and you pay cheap money for a few grams, and it can make a lot more than what you have paid for that gold, then it will worth trying out that deal. But people out there's so many people like to take these things to the next level. There is lots of people like to go out there to do deals and live very easy life. Guys, I tell you the truth, it's not nice. It's not very nice doing that. It's best to go and work hard, man, and save and make money and do your business. Seriously, it's better that way. That's the best way I can say. There is no other way a deal is going to work like that. That is impossible. It's completely impossible. There is people out there trying so hard, to make money, working on, and you got lots of people out there doing all these scams and doing all these frauds and doing everything to make easy money. Don't want to work. Just want to sit on your lazy backside and don't do anything. It's completely wrong. It's not a good way to live. And you always have this thing called karma. Karma will always come back. Karma will come back and strike you right in your head. And I'm telling you that when this karma come back, it is going to be 10 times worse than what you do. And I'm telling you that I do believe in karma. Some people will believe in it, some people will not believe in it. But you think karma doesn't exist. It does exist. All these karmas that you do will all come back on you. It's all going to come back on everyone. Everybody who do wrong, it's going to come back. Do you think karma don't come back to every one of us? Of course, everyone. Karma do come back. What about, okay, people don't understand this. All right, when the karma is going to come back to you, you don't have to come back exactly the same as what you do. It's not going to come back exactly the same. I mean, what could happen is you could go out there and murder someone. You get away with it. Okay. You sit down sleeping, smiling away and think everything is okay. And in 1 minute, you could be in a boat. You could be going across the lake, say you're going across the lake to catch a few fish or a few dinner. And 1 minute, you know, a big wave could come and take you off the boat, or a crocodile could come and pull you in and kill you, or another big boat could be coming and strike your bomb and kill you. That's a part of karma. Karma can happen like that way, or you could have a bad car accident and you cut yourself up and you're dead in a very, very serious car accident. Karma can come back to you in that sort of way as well. You know, that's also a part of karma. It also can strike you like that as well. Karma could be anything. You could literally cripple someone and thinking that you're right. You could put them in intensive care, you know, damage them for no particular reason. Then of course karma will come back. So karma still can come back to you as well. But it's not going to come back to you the exact way. You could lose your foot, you could lose your arm because you done bad to that person. And, you know, people talk about afterlife. I mean, it would make sense that these things do exist. Of course it exists. I mean, no one is going to know, but I know people do get this thing called deja vu. They do get it. It could be a thing that you could be here before. How do you know in the next life? It could be something you've done wrong and then you're suffering like this. I mean, anything can happen, guys. We don't know why these things happen. You know, and when you're taking part in these fake deals, doing fake deals on the table, and you lose money and this happened to you, I mean, you could be someone who bad in the next life. You could be a person that hurt someone in the next life, that, you know, you could just maybe rip someone off just by maybe £1,000, £1,000, £2,000, and you could come back as a millionaire and you lose all those millions. So remember I said, when karma is going to hit you, it hit you worse, 10 times worse than what you do. So that is why it's not good to ever do anything like that, to ever try scamming people and making this extra money. The best thing to do is just work the normal way and just live the normal way. You know, just what I said earlier, what is wrong with you saving a little bit of money? You can save a bit of money, you can do a business, you can, as what I told you guys, if you want to test that out, I told you just a little bit of money. In the mining, go in the country, look at everything yourself, take a little tour in the country, take a nice little look around, take a picture of places that you love. Okay, then if you see a mine, gold mining over there, you go over there, you can have a talk with them and say, oh, hi, you know, I'm going around doing a little social experiment, you know, sightseeing, just want to see how your mining operate. I want to watch how your people wash the gold, how they dig. So you can go and watch it. As a tourist, you can have a tour and see it, you know, and then you can ask a few questions that if you wanted a piece of gram or a few grams and so I could sell and make this money, you could do that. That can be done. Why not? So that, you know, I said, yes, it's possible. But anything upwards, I can say forget about it. Then this is another one as well. You know, it's so many fake deals you do have on the table. So when you're talking about someone is coming with pearls, pictures, everything was sent. I've seen it. People send pictures. I've got everything on my phone. But all these diamonds, all these, so many I've got, and I deleted every single one of them because I don't believe in those nonsense. You're talking about diamonds, you're talking about pearls. Showing the picture, they're all in the calendar, they're showing the evidence and everything. I said, do you think that mean anything? They're talking about buyers are over there looking at the pearls, that these pearls cost a lot of money. Yes, pearls are expensive. But what they're seeing on that picture is not real pearls. They're not real pearls, guys. These are just some seashells. It's just some shells they got there, and these shells are not real. They look nice and everything. They look pretty. You could put them on your window as very nice decoration to make your house look very nice. That is the only thing you could do with it. It's nothing else. Nothing else can be done with it. So you need to think positive and think very carefully before you do anything. Don't be just jumping into deals and thinking that, okay, this is going to work, this is going to happen. It's nothing like that is going to ever happen. You tell me now, where part of this makes sense? Where you can just go pick someone up from off the street that you don't even know the person. Then you become an agent. When you become an agent, then what are you going to do? You become a middleman. You're taking part in all these phone calls, all these rude people with attitude. I would not deal with people like that because there is a few people I heard on the phone with attitude, and it shows you that when I'm going to deal with something, it shows with me when you look and see there's a few weeks, guys. Just if 2 weeks come and you do have a few deals on the table and it don't work out, then what you just need to do is just forget it, give up. Don't stay in the deal for 10 years. And up to this day, right now, the person is still in the deal. So remember, at the time, it was 10 years. Right now, let's have a look now. So we're talking about 2018, it was 10 years. So 19, 20, 21. So it become 13 years in the deal, and not one deal on the table worked out. Every week is always next week. Then this week come is always next week. They're making a group and call it business deal. So I said, it's not a business deal. Just put next week. It called next week because every minute is next week. And then when next week as well is always excuses. And then when that deal don't work out, then you never heard about it anymore. Even if you was to ask, oh, what happened last week with the pearls? We spoke about the pearls last week. What happened to it? Oh, those people not answering the phone. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, we got another deal, guys. We were speaking to this guy, that come from this island. Do you know that he got some diamonds and he's going to come down at some black diamonds? They're going to bring it here and we're going to have a look at it. They bring the diamonds, the real ones. You can see it's real diamonds, but a very low standard, low quality. Then talking about it's worth this money, it's worth that, you know what I mean? All this nonsense, you know what I mean? Which don't make any sense. Then after a week come, then 1 minute you call them, you don't hear from them anymore. They vanish. Then they move on to a next deal. It's another deal again, comes up again. Then they talk about someone coming with Ruby and all this nonsense. That don't make any sense whatsoever. So this is why it's with me, what I'm doing here now is working, doing the right thing, living the right way. is to work, save, and then do what you want to do. And if you want to make money, everybody knows already, you start off from small. You start small and then you get big. That's how it goes. You start off small, then you look and see how business is doing on that side. If you're going to make business, you have to make money. You have to make money. Even business is a gamble, guys. Any deals or anything whatsoever you take in, you take part in anything, you must do well. Something will have to happen no matter what. Thank you so much, Lakian. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And if you want to join the membership, feel free to do so. Don't hesitate to jump on for only 99p. So thank you so much anyway for coming to Super Boss Kirk TV. I really appreciate it. So it's very important to do the right thing. Don't, put yourself down in no bad way. Always put yourself in a very good way, and always understand, guys. Don't let anything get the better of you. Don't be taking your money out and, putting it down, and then pushing it on the table and wasting your time. And a big mega shout out to Zola Kiki TV. Thank you so much for coming on once and again to Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much for entering the station. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on again. I hope you're all doing well. And today is the starting of the week. So thank you so much for coming on once and again to Super Boss Kirk TV. So we continue before we finish. That picking up someone out on the street, never ever pick up anyone that you don't know. And if you want to deal with them, guys, just be careful what you do. Don't believe in any nonsense, guys. Just believe in yourself, yeah, and believe in sensible things. Don't believe in stupid things what don't make any sense whatsoever. If you hear anyone talking to you about MT103, talking to you about all these nonsense, then don't listen to them, guys. You don't need to listen to them because they are not making any sense. And remember as well, that is the wrong time as well. Doing things at this time, now is not the time. Now is not the time to be doing any silliness like that. Now is not the time. It's not the time for anything like that whatsoever. It's not the time. Because it's the COVID time. People in villages don't have food, they don't have money, they don't have anything. Some people want to be lazy. They don't want to get jobs. They don't want to do anything right now. So now is a lazy time for a lot of people. And people out there are very spiteful. Always remember that. Bear in mind that things like this is going to happen. So anyway, I'm meant to be on this live stream for only 1 hour. And it's now gone over 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I'm going to be ending this live stream because I've got things to do and things to catch up on. So I want to thank everyone so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV once and again. And for all the new ones that enter the Super Bowl Script TV. Thank you so much for coming on to the station. And I will see you guys very soon. So hopefully on Wednesday, I can do another live stream. But tomorrow, unfortunately, I will not be on because I got to work again. And all the new members from a couple of days ago, I want to thank you so much on the Super Chatter, which was Tina's Kitchen and Mohammed. Thank you for those two new Super Chatter who came on and Super Chat me. So thank you so much for everyone and for listening to the topic today about fake deals. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys hopefully on Wednesday. We can have another station here, and we will come with a new topic. But thank you so much for watching the Super Bowl Script TV, and I will see you guys later. God bless you all. This is Super Bowl Script TV, and have a nice and pleasant morning, afternoon, and evening from any part of the world you are right now. And good afternoon from United Kingdom. Thank you so much.